Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Been a minute, hasn't it? Well, I've got something special in store for you as an apology. Have you heard of Baldur's Gate 3? I'll bet you have. My girlfriend asked me to do a very special doll this time, Shadowheart. This doll gave me a lot of headaches along the way, but I'm pretty pleased with how she turned out. So sit back, relax, enjoy the process of bringing this character to life. For this doll, we're using Creepover Jaculara Gen 3. She's got good articulation, and while not the perfect body type, her cute elf ears are perfect for this custom. First things first, let's strip the doll and cut her hair as close to the scalp as we can. I feel bad about this, honestly. Her space buns are really cute. Next, I take a small screwdriver and swirl it around her head. Try to pull out chains of plugs. Gen 3 dolls have melted, not glued hair, so it's a bit more difficult. But keep at it and it'll come out. Just try to pry all of that out with some pliers once it's loose. Next, take 100% acetone or a nail polish remover with acetone in it, and remove the face paint. Sorry Drek, you're cute and all, but not what we need today. I then painted her scalp black just in case there are any gaps in the reroute. For her hair, I've gotten ink black and dark coffee from the Doll Planet. Personally, they're my favorite supplier and I love their products. My plan is to blend the two so that in different lights you can see the coffee highlights. So just take some black and brown and mix the plugs together. Wrap the plug around your finger and reroute tool and stab it into the head. Do this 1,000 more times and you'll have a full head of hair. Always overplug the part. It takes way more hair than you think to fill it. Great job on keeping it in frame there. Oh boy. You may have noticed the bunny on my cutting mat. A trick I picked up from Dolly Mixtures to put a sticker to help stay in frame. Mostly works. Now that she's rerouted, I section off her hair, which you'll see later, and bound her up in the hair burrito. It's a long one this time, but after 3 sprays of MSC, she's ready for a new face. Always wearing a respirator and spraying a well-ventilated area. So let's get started. Right out the gate, I ran into trouble. Unlike some of the other Gen 3 dolls, Draculara doesn't have heavily sculpted eyelids. So I made her eyes entirely the wrong size for this character. I also made her lips way too pink, which you'll see. Yeah, look at that, it's not good. To add insult to injury, I then used the wrong shadow color for her eyes. And to finish it off, I messed up her scar. Yeah, I decided to start over. Take 2, everyone. Sadly, the vinyl still got stained, so I had to work around that. But I'll admit, try 2 is better than try 1. It's still very cutesy and not what I'm looking for. I also did the pink lips again, which I'm not sure why I keep doing that. It should be more of a neutral tone. Sorry about the spill. It's just cola, but it wrecked some of my sandpaper that I had my pastels on. Luckily the doll was not harmed. I tried blending with a cotton glove, but it wasn't working as well as I hoped. I preferred to use cotton buds, but I didn't want to go get them at the time. That's what I get for being lazy about my work. I then dusted on her eyebrows, but they came out cute. I don't know what is with this doll, but she just wants to be adorable. I wish that was the vibe, but it wasn't. I kept darkening the shadows and lines while bringing out the highlights. For some reason, I ended up choosing this awful off-yellow color, which you'll see for the highlights. I don't know what I was thinking. then I still did her scar wrong. It's only supposed to go across one cheek. Still wasn't happy. But I mean, her eyes are pretty at least. There's that god-awful yellow color. It took some time to play the game and got to know the character better, and I noticed many of my mistakes, and my girlfriend pointed out the ones I didn't. I still decided to blush the body, hoping it would work out, but it didn't. Try 3 is the way to go, but don't worry, I won't make you watch another face-up. So here's her finished face. Turned out better than I hoped it would. Darkened the eyes, got the lips the right color, got the scar correct. Now it's time to unmask her and see her with her hair. After a nerve-wracking session, I managed to trim her bangs up to the proper style. She was supposed to have chains down her ponytail, but as you'll see, I ended up using wire. My chain was way too thin to work for this, and it just kept breaking. Then came her chainmail. I recommend Diamonza Craft for a better tutorial on how to do this. I copied her methods and then dirtied it up with pastels like she did. I decided to make a mix of the Justicar armor and her normal armor. Now for her belt, I used a satin by gluing the edges to prevent fraying and then cut it into strips. I then took my chalk pencil and drew out the shapes I needed before trimming the strips down. I should say I had reference photos up the entire time. Next, we had to paint the edges silver. The middle strip needed to be sewn to the belt before I could put the design on it, but once that was done, it was just a matter of drawing on the starburst and painting over it. then proceeded to make her headpieces out of Warble and Epoxy Sculpt. I watched Hextune's Azula video to try to come up with the best way to do this. I then painted them silver, which you will see. And yeah, I painted the gems the wrong color. I promise it gets fixed. I then attached them to pins so I could easily stick them to her head. The breastplate was a challenge. I heated up some Warble and molded it to the doll while she was wearing her chainmail so it fit. After that I covered it in pleather. Now, she has a very complicated breastplate, so I did my best to sculpt it on top of the Warble piece with Epoxy Sculpt. Afterwards, I painted it all silver covered the mask in gesso and sprayed it with MSC. Plan to treat it just like a face-up even if the molding is a little hard to see. I'm a little bit heavy-handed, so you'll be able to see when I almost broke through the gesso layer on the lips. I decided paint was the best way to finish it up. And I couldn't resist putting a little dragonfly glaze on the forehead dot. I made arm guards and shin guards off camera, but I wanted you to see what I did. They're just warbler with a crystal attached. After painting though, the crystal looks like a rivet. I believe I also got this from Diamonds Craft. Last thing is her cape. I took this cotton fabric and sewed 3 sides together. After trimming the excess and clipping the corners, I turned it right side out, and then ladder stitched the 4th side so I get a nice finished edge. After that, all I had to do was gather it and attach it to the doll. And she's done! She turned out pretty well, I think. I took her to my yard for a photo shoot. You eagle-eyed viewers probably noticed her crown missing. Sadly, it did break before the pictures, but I'm happy to say it's fixed and now sits upon her head. Well, I hope you all enjoyed the video. That was a tough one for me. I just had trouble connecting to the character, and that makes it really tough to make a doll. I also almost gave it multiple times because I was sick of looking at her, but I pushed through and I'm happy with the end product. You'll be able to find her in my Etsy shop, Nico's Doll Corner. Like, comment, subscribe for more videos. I plan on trying to have more consistent posting come the new year. Thanks for sticking with me.